Hi, my name is Eli Zeke. That's Ezekiel for long. That's my middle name. I'm remaining confidential. That's not my last name. My name is Elijah Ezekiel. Eli Zeke, they call me back home. My mammy and pappy were born. After the incident, the little skirmish between Diane, and I don't want to hear any snickering. I don't want to hear any laughing ever again, or you will be immediately ejected, and you will not graduate or receive your Bjørkaholics certificate. And I'm talking to you, Dan. You promised. We took a secret ballot, and you promised you respect the wishes of the ballot. We don't want you to talk. Majority doesn't want you to talk for the rest of this. I'm taking over as pure. I did not get here until I'll just say a little piece about myself. What we're gonna do? We're gonna do a roundtable discussion. Not a discussion, but a show and tell. Kind of like a show and tell. Yeah, I like that. And what's your name? Rusty? Rusty. That's right. I'm still getting an order, but I've only been here since the seventh meeting. I'm here voluntary. You said it was. Don't think of it as over chicken wings, beer and chicken wings. The brodown we had to get our act back together. You said don't think of this as anything negative to be in the Bjørkaholics Anonymous. You are getting help. We are brothers. We are having a sausage party. We are 6 links of delicious kosher beef sausages that Björk is wearing around her swan dress, walking out of the kosher deli to go feed her starving fans at a sausage party. That's how I look at it. It's a fan club. It's a fan club. Thanks for sharing that. I know you don't like to talk that much, Rusty, but thank you for sharing with me over beer and wings. That was really tender. That was really tender. It just made me feel welcome. Yeah, I did not really know what Dan was. Sorry, I did not know what Dan was talking about. I couldn't figure out. I had to introduce myself. I'm not really that desperate of Björk. I wanted to meet some people with similar interests to me, and if I rub one of the Björk once or twice, I'm not feeling guilty about that. No way, no siree, no way in heck, no way in. Iceland would have to freeze over again at the coming of the next ice age for me to ever feel guilty about just rubbing one out. I don't agree with what Dan's doing to himself. But I love the album. I love, and the album I love is Freedom. It's Freedom. I'm just gonna tell you that song. I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna sing it in my best Les Claypool voice because I am over Les Claypool. He is pretty much a dead doorknob to my musicianship libido. I don't get it. I don't get hot licks from him anymore. I don't buy his hot licks from the record store, the vinyl store. But I had enough. I had enough. If I actually think I enjoy this music as much as I do this Les Claypool music, this macho nonsense, then I'm gay. And I know I'm not gay. And I said, well, who is this Björk? I want to get into that. I want a catalog. I want to listen. And I'm like, wow, she is very pretty. She's very pretty. She aged so gracefully, and she compliments her looks. And I'm like, this is an outstanding, fine woman. Fine woman. And I'm like, I rubbed out 2 of them. I admit it now. It wasn't 1 to 2. It was 1. It was 1. I rubbed out 2. And I said, that's enough. I have to meet other people who feel this way about such inspired and so chosen. Who chooses her? Everyone chooses her. Everyone. All of us have chosen Björk. and we're doing a show and tell. So I said, why I'm here. We said, why are you here? And I'm going to end this now. What's the worst thing you thought about Bjork? Or what? Not thought about her. What's the worst thing why you're here? Why are you here? What's the worst thing that bothers you about it? It's not it's not rubbing one out. No. That's the American way. It's the American way. You have freedom to rub one out. That's what the founding fathers were on Mount Rushmore for. All those guys rub one out to Bjork. I swear they did. And that's why I'm here. Because I'm a patriotic American. I love Mount Rushmore. I love the founding fathers. I love Teddy. I love Madison. I love Washington. And I love Lincoln. And I could have sworn I watched CNN, and people say, you're crazy. You're crazy, Eli. Why are you watching that smut? That is Ted Turner's demon spawn of false information and political rhetoric that goes nowhere but in a cesspit. But I don't know. I'm American. It's American made and duty free. I get free CNN. I want to watch news. I don't want to watch technology. I go straight to the TV. I got an aerial antenna with some new features, and I can get CNN on a radio station. You don't believe it. On the TV station antenna. You don't believe it. Aerial. You don't believe it. What I learned from watching aerial antenna. Okay, I'm stopping there. But you get it? All right. Thank you, Dan, for respecting your voice. You're not to talk or pass the conversation on the show and tell. Why you're here, and what's the worst feeling you had about Bjork? Be honest. We're sausage linked. We're linked. There's no weak chain in a link of sausages. There's no weak chain in a link of sausages. Weak link. As long as Bjork's delivering us to the sausage party. Those delicious sausages. Kosher beef. One of the best. One of the cleanest. Sorry, I digress. All right, what's your name again? Sorry, you tell me your name. Because I don't want to offend you. And Danny, you shut your knickerbox. You just stop getting delirious. All right, Fudgekins. Yes, Fudgekins. My name is Fudgekins. It's an honorable name. There's nothing to snicker or laugh at having such a. I was baptized under the feast day of Saint Fudgekins, patron saint of cacao, a Colombian saint, martyred, because, go on, you don't have to talk about that, it's fine, stick to Bjork. Why are you here? Well, thank you for giving me the floor, and thank you, Dan, for being so patient and non-judgmental. I'm here for my wife, and I'm going to say this, and please don't say anything risky. I just want to be honest. Dan needs to know this. I am here for my wife. Dan's here for selfish reasons. I can't figure him out. I missed the first 3 classes. There was an opening. There's only 6 members. We had enough room in Dan's apartment. Dan invited us. My wife thinks I love the Bjork albums more than I do her home cooking. And I said, don't tell me to do the dishes until the album's done. It's not even about Bjork. And she doesn't believe me. I just say, I like listening to Bjork to unwind at the end of the day. The fudge packing factory. What's wrong with that? And she suspects I am lusting after Bjork in my mind, and I have already committed adultery in my heart, like Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, said. Bogve. And I think that's what that's not the point. I've never been to a show. it's my generation listening to Sugar Cubes and Bjork. And she doesn't get that. She thinks I'm cheating on her in my heart. And she stopped. I come home, the first time in 2 weeks, she did not bother me. She was getting on my case. When are you going to set the dishes? Turn this off. I can't listen to this anymore. Why are you listening to this music? It's weird. Who is this weird lady? Why do you always listen to her? That's what my wife was saying. And I'm like, just lay off. There's nothing wrong with it. She's not saying anything wrong in her lyrics. And she just did not cook me dinner. I have not had my wife cook me dinner. And I said she planted a seed in my head. I could not deny that. And that's why I'm upset with Dan. Not that I wasn't here for the first classes, okay? And I did not know what was going on because I don't read e-zines. I just bought I'm not a music buff. It was from my generation, and I was on MTV Much, whatever, everything, everywhere. Wow. No dinner, right? Nope, no dinner in 6 weeks. A month to 6 weeks. I can't even keep track of it anymore. Just because I would not turn the music off to set the table. That's my only job. My mom... my wife told me we take our vows. Our vows was to cook and clean for me as long as I provide. And I am a good provider to my wife, and I will take her concerns seriously. Dan is here for selfish reasons. Don't get me wrong. Please don't say I'm talking about him. He's here for I don't get him. I don't know what he's talking about half the time. I don't know why he keeps talking about going into heat. Just rub one out. Who cares? Get it over with. Why he's torturing himself. I don't get it. I think it's selfish. Just who cares? Right? You said that too. Come on, talk to me. You're the peer support worker, Eli. What do you mean, rub one out? Who cares? This guy, I think he loves not rubbing one out. And I think he's getting more horny for Bjork because he won't just fucking give up and say it's platonic. It doesn't mean anything. You don't know. Just quiet down, quiet. Dan? Okay. And that's why I'm here. Thank you. I'll move the floor to someone else. All right, who wants to speak next? Is that Rusty, you want to speak? Yeah, I'll speak. I don't know. I was just depressed. I couldn't find anyone in college where I was going to. I was going for ergonomic doilies. I thought, well, I'll meet a girlfriend. I took a class on doily making. And then I saw this Bjork woman. Someone said, oh, this is like Bjork. We're making snowflakes in Iceland. And I'm like, who's Bjork? What's a Bjork? What are you talking about? And I just got I didn't even listen to her music. She just said someone tried to kill her. A fan did. Burn her face off. And then I just got really depressed. I'm like, well, why are we making Icelandic doilies and what am I doing here? And I already put $200 into the 8-week arts and crafts course down at the artist center, and I got really depressed, and I'm like, well, that just makes me sad. And I come here, and I understand Dan Dan may have only been the only one speaking, but some of us weren't here to speak. And like, we let him speak, and he's done. I was just here when I heard that. I said, well, I want to meet some of these fans. Like, how could a fan do that? And I heard about it. I knew all that stuff from the Beatles. My parents told me about it. They warned us about the hard drugs. That's it. That's why I'm here. I just like the doilies. I want to be able to look at a doily. And thank God he said we're a link of sausages. We're having a sausage party. We're having a brodown. Let's not be petty, okay, guys? We're all in this for Björk, really. I see what's your name again? I don't want to say it. You say your name. I won't do that to you. If you really want to talk to me, I will. My name is Fudgekins. I see what you're saying, Fudgekins. Well, thank you, Rusty. Danny's kind of selfish. He's torturing himself into loving Björk even more, and that's not love. That's not self-love. Thank you. I just leave Dan alone now. All right. How about you, the other young man? What's your name again? What's your name? I'm sorry. Let me get this straight. Hi. My name is. Oh, sorry. I'll do a different voice. Hey, my name is Roscoe. I'm a thief. I don't really know who this Björk woman is. I don't know what I'm doing here. All I know is I went into the HMV record store, started stealing CDs, vinyls, whatever I could, and I started in the vinyl section, and they were all Björk. I didn't mean it. They just spotted me putting them away in my jacket, and then they said, "You're under arrest. You just stole from Björk." And it was the HMV, so the Queen must have done something. Her Majesty's voice. His Majesty's voice. And I ended up here. I don't know who Björk is. I didn't know I was stealing Björk vinyls, records, whatever they call them. We could call them vinyls, right? Not nylons. They call them nylons. Yeah, nylons. Diane, shut your mouth. Don't laugh at him. That's not funny. You don't mean I'm a musician. I'm an excellent musician. American rock, classic rock, and funk. Progressive too. And no, they're not called nylons. Records are not called nylons. You do not steal Björk's nylons. Holy, are you serious? So like you stole, I could have sworn, stop, he's stealing Björk's nylons. I swore they said that in the record store. And I'm like, what? What did I do? And I never saw what I stole. Björk's some sort of a Viking or something? She's dictator of the world? Who is this? Who is this? I don't know what a Björk is. I'm here by court order for stealing from her property. Wow. What a strange story. That's very brave of you, being from the wrong side of the tracks, or whatever you are, a thief. You admit you're a thief, but like, you're not really a Björkaholic. No, I'm here for court order. I have to. I can't. Though they said they forgive the charges of stealing the Björk albums, if I attend Bjørkaholics Anonymous meeting, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm never talking again unless we want to have beers, like a true bromance. Well, that's nice. I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. Roscoe's done. I'm sorry I had to say that. I trust you guys. I trust you. All right. Who's left? Everyone's gone except Dan. Dan ain't talking. Who's left? Oh, it's me, Gus. Hi. Well, hi, Gus. The young sprout, the spring chicken. Our spring chicken Björk fan, addicted. Yeah, man, that's why he'll face it. You're addicted to Björk. Oh, that's funny. Who's that, Stan Bush? No, it's not Stan Bush. We'll guess another. We'll play music trivia another time, okay? Well, thanks. Hi, my name is Gus. I'm a Bjørkaholic. I'm 17. My mother and even the pastor mentioned, he said, Elvis is gyrating. Elvis is the devil. And rock and roll is the devil's music. That's where the devil came from. And I told my mother, the pastor told me that. He's right, He's right. You shouldn't be listening to rock music. It's the devil. He's right. Listen to your pastor. Speaking of pastor, I don't think Dan should be here. He needs to go to church. He doesn't need to be thinking about Björk anymore. He needs to go to church. Why do you go to church? Stop. I'm sorry. Just stop. You're not supposed to say that. Stop. You're not the one getting kicked out. Dan is. Dan is the one on trial right now. He's on probation. Thank you. Anyways, my mother said, don't listen to anything with bad lyrics. Mostly rock and roll. Or ghetto gangsta. And then I said, well, just listen to Nice Lady. Nice songs. And I found Björk. And I like Venus as a Boy. And I listened to that. I spent about 20 gigs over a week just listening to Venus as a Boy YouTube video. And I really liked it, but I don't even think I'm a Björkaholic. I have to say that, though, because my mom won't leave me alone about it. She doesn't believe me. And I love my mom. She got me here. I didn't fight with her, so I'll go. This is what happened, okay? You hear me? Hear me, guys? Don't make fun of me, please. Please. We're not going to make fun of you. All right, here it is. I was smoking a weed vape. It was really strong. And I listened to Venus as a Boy. I spent it listening for a week, over and over again. And then I could have sworn it was strange, like a ghost or something. Like Björk was watching me make sauerkraut. And I've never made sauerkraut. We're Portuguese. And then I'm like, Mom, I don't feel good. Why does it feel like Björk is making me, or watching me make sauerkraut? I'm like, honey, what are you talking about? We've never eaten sauerkraut. We're Portuguese, just German or Eastern European. And then she's like, what is this, Björk? What is it? Show it to me. Listen, is this rock music? Is this gangster? Is it Norwegian death metal? It's Norwegian death metal. It's Norwegian death. And she said it like that. She thought Björk was Norwegian death metal. She listened to us, says, you gotta get help. Whatever you did. And I don't think it's Björk. I don't think I'm addicted. I just like the song. And the weed, I'm not gonna smoke weed. I won't fight with my mom. I just say, don't smoke so much weed. And don't listen to Björk anymore. Wow, what? Spring chicken, young sprout. So wise for your age. Listen to your mother. She's looking out for you. I think you need a girlfriend. Even Dan admitted it. Dan, I'm advocating for Dan. I'm speaking up for Dan after we allowed him to have for Fudgekins to say that speak his mind about him in this course. Dan just needs a wife. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, some fans don't want to hang out with other fans when they're all attracted to the same person. They get jealous of each other and angry, like too many bulls in one pen or one pasture. Not enough cows to take care of. It happens. It happens. Danny's wife, Dan, thank you. We're wrapping this up. Dan, thank you so much for staying quiet. Remember, we are an excellent. We are strong. We are a sausage party. 6 sausage links long. These links are not weak. They will not break as long as Dan stays out of the conversation until he receives his diploma. We do not want to lose Dan, and we'll forgive Fudgekins if I said pronounce it. Actually, it's a Dutch name. It's Foodigans. It's Foodigans. It's just pronounced wrong. It's why he didn't know that. He was just making fun of me. He didn't know I was Dutch. All right, thank you, Dan. I expect an apology after you get your diploma. You get your diploma. I'll hand you the diploma. When you have, that's the last thing you have to do, and you graduate. You just keep your mouth shut now. Thank you. Bjork, step 10. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch, 7th and 10th inning stretch. Or 12th inning overtime. This sausage party is a blast. Thank you.